Welcome back.
And give us the catchphrase.
Let's do this.
Oh!
Back to my channel, y'all. I still have to get the introduction down, but literally I don't know how to introduce it without being too cliche. Maybe that makes it more cliche, but let's start. First of all, I think I should apologize because I feel like the background, if you can hear the drilling, yeah, welcome to Australia, mate. People are like building houses next door, so it might be a bit noisy, but if it's too noisy, I'll not record. I'll stop recording and not record. But I felt like I should record either way because I had a goal and I want to continue with the goal. But yeah, before we get into the video, I think I should make a bit of an introduction. So based on the title of the video, I'm sure you guys are expecting to see my boyfriend and Jonin. You know, yeah, he's not there because I realize I might have made myself seem psycho, which I'm not, but I am. But like there are levels to it, and I think that's the acceptable level. But actually, before we actually begin, I want to just thank everyone. I want to just honestly thank everyone for the massive support that I've gotten so far. Literally, so many of my friends that I met yesterday were telling me, watch your video, and I'm like, shout out Rose and Trey, thanks guys. Honestly, like literally everyone in the comments, like thank you for like wanting to know the tea. I won't want to spend too much time on it because so I'm just gonna dive right into the story time, guys. So basically I'm gonna tell you the story about how I was catfished. I'm gonna make sure I'm speaking softly, slowly, so that like you guys can hear what I'm saying without my words being choked up and all. But basically, for the longest time, I'm sure everyone, like not only me, but everyone has this thing of saying, I want to be in love. I want to like experience that whole relationship thing. And myself, I've never really been in a relationship. Sorry, Jerome. I've been in like a 2-month relationship in high school, but like I don't count it because it's 2 months and it's high school. Like not that deep. I digress. So basically for the longest time I've been just like, maybe it's my turn, like let me not rush the process, but just we call it in law mitigation. So basically it's like take necessary practice. My video keeps on like stopping, so if it stops again I might stop recording and just wait until it gets fixed or something. But basically for the longest time I've just been not trying to look for love, but like I don't know what I've been trying to do basically. So one of my friends in Mauritius was telling me how she recently met a guy on this other app. So I said, you know what? I'm bored, man. Let me just do it as well. So I downloaded Bumble, so which is like an online dating app. It's not like Tinder where it's more of like a hookup thing, but Bumble, I thought it'd be more of like a dating thing when people are more serious with their intentions, you know? So I went into it with like, obviously I did it because I was bored, but I did it also low-key because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna find my husband on this thing, you know? So that was my main goal with it. So I was on it for about a week, and I think within the week I swiped on this guy who was like really cute, like he was really attractive, and he had a picture of a dog in his photo. That's why I swiped, because I was like, oh, cute doggo, even though I'm afraid of dogs. I'm really afraid of dogs because I'm always like, oh, they're gonna bite me, but they're so cute, and I'm getting better at it. I'm getting a bit better at it. So yeah, we spoke for a while and the conversation was like really good. The first thing he said to me was, hi queen, and I was like, oh, what, you call me queen? I was like, husband. No, so honestly, I'm not even joking. From the first conversation I felt the vibe, because he was calling me all these nice things, and like your girl is not used to being showered with like compliments and stuff, like in that direction with someone who you actually are like attracted to, if you know what I mean. So I was really happy with it. And then apart from the compliments and all, we had good conversation. We had so many things in common. He liked anime, I liked anime. He liked music that I also liked, which was, I realize now in hindsight, it might have just been, you know, when someone tells you what you want to hear just because they want to, who knows what they want to do. So yeah, fast track, we're like talking for a while on the app, and he basically asked for my number because he wanted to call me. Here I am thinking, what is this, a movie? I literally remember the day it happened. I went because it was about to be exam, so I was studying in the library, or I went to the library, and I was literally running in the shelves, like literally. Mind you, I'm on a level where you're not supposed to be making noise, and I don't know what's wrong with me, but every library I go to, I always make noise, and that makes me seem like I'm a rebel, which I'm not. Maybe I am, but yeah. I was running because I was so excited. I had my friend Alia with me, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, this is so exciting!" And I'm like, "Yeah." But actually, prior to this, okay, actually no, I'll backtrack it so that it adds up in sense. But yeah. So that night, I was so nervous. Because I hate phone calls with a passion. I only like do phone calls with like my mom or like Nadia. Shout out best. But like literally, I hate phone calls. So if I'm having a phone call with you, it's like I really dig you because I find them so awkward because I'm so awkward. So that's like a thing. I need to stop laughing when it's like not necessary. Oh, and guys, this is not a double chin. It's just the reflection of this. I do have a double chin, but I'm hiding it so y'all can't see it. But like, yeah, it's just the reflection of my hair. Just thought I should clarify that. To stop backtracking. So basically, that night he called me, and for the first time in my entire life, I had a phone call for, I say 5 hours, but it must have been about 4 hours and 20 minutes or something. And there was no awkwardness at all. It was the best phone call. Like it literally, and one thing about me is like I'm not I don't know how to say this. I love talking about sexual things, but I'm the least sexual person ever. I'll literally say penis, vagina, but I've never seen. Mom, hi. So yeah, I'm literally, so what, that's one thing I was grateful for with him in the conversation. It was like it started off like a friendship thing. He didn't make it too not even too sexual. There wasn't anything about like sexual context. It was just like banter. Like my banter is very like I want to not insult you, but like I want to have banter with you when we're like you can joke about silly stuff. And that was what we are talking about for 4 hours plus. And then oh, and his voice, that's literally why I didn't clock anything. I say clock anything because you guys are gonna understand what I mean. So fast track to like the next night, he's calling me like, so he called me consistently for about a week, I'm sure. And then along the course of the week, I was still writing exams, so we couldn't meet. So we spoke for about 3 weeks without meeting, 3 weeks online and on the phone call as well. We hadn't met yet, but we're just like vibing, which is like I feel like a lot of people can like agree with me that it's like so dope how you can vibe with someone you've never met, because it's like what, you know what I mean? But for me, it was like I was very shocked because I was like, one, I haven't had this in a long time when I'm just vibing with someone and they're vibing back with me. The last time that happened, that's another story where I fell in love with my best friend. Shout out. I won't say his name because he might be watching and then he'll be like, huh? Huh? Oh, awkward. Yeah, I have so many stories about how I catch owls. So I was literally starting this video by saying my name should be changed to the L word. And the L word doesn't stand for love, it stands for owls. Loser. Weirdo. I digress again. I'm so sorry. If you're still watching, please forgive me because I think I literally have scatterbrained brains in my head. So okay, so now we've been talking on the phone physically on the phone for about a week, and then my last exam was supposed to be on Thursday, and he wanted to meet me Thursday night for a date, but obviously I couldn't because I finished writing in the evening. So we had said Friday would be the date, and he called me asking me for the date, and he was so subtle with it, y'all. He was like, so listen, here's the plan. This is I'm gonna cry. If I start crying, guys, don't mind me. I was just a girl in love. I know it's stupid, but I was a girl in love. So the Thursday of my second last exam, he calls me. That's when he asked me for the date and all. And so in a week time plus Friday, that was when I was gonna meet him. So I was so excited, so excited. But then Sunday evening, he calls me and he's asking me some questions. He's basically like there's a prior conversation which I'll, if you guys want to know, just let me know. It's not that personal, it's just something about myself that he wanted to know. And then he's like he asked me this question. So he's like, why did you swipe on me? What is it like because of my looks and all? And I'm like, to be fair, the main reason on Bumble or like any dating app, it's like a picture first. The first picture you see is like you're attracted to the picture of the person, not even being superficial. It's just facts, you know. But I did say to him that like I did say to him there could be like 10,000 guys I could be attracted to because looks. Guys, I fall in love every single day like 5 times. I promise you, I'll just be walking down the streets and be like, "Oh, you're hot, marry me, boo." So for me, it was like I can find anyone attractive, but the main thing is there a vibe, is there a connection? And with us, the personality was like when I tell you it was like A and B energy batteries, even better. Like it was sparks, lightning. Oh, I'm stressed again. Like literally, guys, I want to explain it to you without sounding like I'm exaggerating. But like imagine you've never met someone, but like he has this law. I have this laugh, which is like demonic. With some of my friends, literally, they are scared when I laugh because it's like, ah. And the first day he heard it, he was like, oh, what's going on? And then the second day he heard it, he literally did a laugh just as like, not demonic, but as demonic as mine. And I was like, I love this man. You thought, okay. So Sunday he calls me asking me if the looks were like a major thing with why I'm still talking to him, and I said no. Basically, I do find you attractive looks wise, but like your personality is what's made me stay. You know what I mean? I've matched with other guys, but they're like not on the same personality level you are on, so that's why I'm still here. Then he says, "Can I meet you tonight?" And I'm like, "It's 9 p.m., man. I haven't showered like in the 10 minutes that you want to see me. I have to get ready because this is the first time I'm seeing you. I want to make a good impression." And I'm a catfish. I don't know if I'm in pictures because my pictures, I say they look 10 times better because I'm snatched. I'm like looking good. The lighting is cute and whatever. And I'm like, I have to look good if I'm going to see you for the first time. So I was like, oh, I don't know. But he says, before you answer, I have to tell you something. And I'm like, what is it? And he's like, I want to say this without sounding like I'm being biased against anything, because I'm not, disclaimer, I'm not being biased towards anything or anyone. He says, I'm a black Jew. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, I'm a black Jew. And I'm like, okay, that's okay. And then he's like, so basically everything I told you is true. I'm just not the person in my pictures.
Oh shit.
Okay, guys, I think I'm going to start crying actually again, because this is like, I've said this story about 10 times to literally all my friends in the different countries. I've said it to my mom. I've said it to people in South Africa, in Mauritius, in Australia. So I've said it to literally so many people, and I had like suppressed the feelings for a while, but saying it all over again, it's like triggering me again. And I'm like, it's fine because it's over and it's done, and I'm stupid, so it's my fault. Yeah, so he tells me that, and I'm like, what, like, basically, what do you mean? He's like, everything I said to you is like true. I'm just not the person in my pictures. And I'm like, so what do you look like? And who's the person in your pictures? And I'm gonna try and set the picture anyway here, if my editing skills work. He's like, it's an NBA player. And I'm like, huh? What? What? And I'm like, so what do you look like? And so he sends me a picture of what he looks like. And guys, he's not a bad looking person. I don't know if I would have swiped on him, but he's not a bad looking person, you know. And so I cut the phone, but I not like cut the phone. Prior to him sending the picture, he had to go home to send me a picture of himself. So after he told me that he's not himself, we cut the phone, and then I told him to call me back when he gets home so he can send me the picture. And then I phoned my friend Mohana, and I cry. I start crying. I'm like, Mo, he lied to me. He's a catfish. I don't know what to do. And in the middle of the call, that's when he called me back and was like, did you get the picture? because he's physically calling me. So he's like, "Did you get the picture?" And I'm like, "Oh, let me check." And I see the picture, and like I'm just laying in bed, and like tears are coming down my face. I'm like, "Is this?" Because honestly, guys, I was like, "What? Is this real?" Like I literally, honestly, to this moment, I still think he lied to me because of the not lied to me, but like I think he wanted to get out of whatever that was potentially going to be, because I told him something about myself, which I'm also going to tell stories based on this, because I feel like a lot of people have potentially been with me because of this thing, and it's a very big thing, but like it's a part of who I am, and I'm not going to change it until I found the right person to decide to change it for. And that's when they what are we on it? Oh, do you want to see my nails, guys? I digress. So yeah, he basically told me, he's a catfish. And here I was thinking I was a catfish, and I know I'm a catfish, but he was a catfishy. So yeah, I deleted the app, but before I deleted the app, I sent him a message saying, yo, you're an attractive person. I don't know why you're using people's pictures to get people, and but basically I'm deleting the app because I'm traumatized. And I deleted the app, and that's when I called my mom and I told her everything. I was crying. I was like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on. Like, why would he catfish me?" And then my mom was like, okay. So if you saw the picture, if it came through, he catfished me using the picture of a Caucasian man. He's from Israel, so he's Caucasian, and he's not Caucasian. He's Black Israelite. So it was now a mental thing when it's like, oh, am I like not liking him because he's not white? And it's not the thing. It's just like I always tell people this. I love every Tom, Jerry, Harry. I know I wanted to say it like that, but I was like, let me not say it like that. But like, I want to say I don't have a type because I'm a personality person, and that's why I was like, so I had a conversation with my mom, and I was like, yeah, maybe I overreacted in a way. So I sent him a message saying, I overreacted, but call me tomorrow and we can talk. And he said, okay. You know, I went to sleep thinking everything is fine. I wake up the next morning. He sent me a message at 12 p.m. or like 11:53. He's like, thank you so much for the opportunity, but I'm gonna pass. Good luck with your exams. Remember all the advice I gave you, and yeah, stay cool. P.S. I'm gonna block you from replying this message. He sent this message on WhatsApp and physically via text. I read this message and I was like, what? You're not dumping me, but you're like ending it with me. And when I was gonna give you maybe I was gonna give him a chance, but as a friendship, because like I vibed with his personality, I didn't want to like ask the thing just because I'm not like necessarily physically attracted to you, you know what I mean? And I don't want to be superficial, because that's one thing. I want to always be like transparent. I want to be saying, I don't want to be like a superficial person, because who wants to be that kind of person voluntarily? So yeah, so he basically blocked me. My boyfriend blocked me, and it was such a harrowing time, big words, because he was going to be my first date. I've never gone on a date before. I've gone on a friendship date, thanks Emmanuel. I don't know if you're watching this. He once took me on a friendship date in Mauritius. I've gone on so many friendship dates with my best friends, Nadia, even back home with Lila, Shea, Nandi, so many people, you know, but never a romantic date. So I was super excited because he was going to take me ice skating. And I've never been ice skating before. I was like, oh my gosh. I was calling my mom. I was like, what am I going to wear? Do I have to do makeup? Because I don't do makeup. And I was like, I have to look pretty. And I'm like, axe potential. I literally was under so much like stress for this date. I wasn't eating well that week because I was like, I have major anxiety. So if I like someone, or like even if I'm gonna, I remember recently, that's another story. I have a crush on this guy. Oh, by the way, I don't know. Your girl doesn't stay with one person, not one person like dating. I have 10 questions lined up. Once you ask me, the next person comes through, because I am not that person who stays like that, but like I'm a Libra, guys, so I fall in love 5 times a day. I'll put the picture to show you. But that's another thing. I have a crush on this other guy, and literally just before I met him, I literally couldn't breathe. I was having an attack, and my friends Charlene, Rose, they were just like watching, like, what's going on? I had to go to the bathroom because it was like a major thing. But with Zeke, I said his name, but it's fine. He will never watch this video because he's blocked me. So I feel like I can even show you his picture, but I won't do that because like that's rude. I'll show you the picture of the I've already showed you, but yeah, moving on. So with Zeke, I was so excited because it was my first date. He gave me butterflies. Literally, when we'd call, I would like so for like the 3 weeks of us talking, I wasn't eating well. I was anxious all the time. I couldn't even go to the bathroom properly because you know when you're anxious and you can't do anything. So especially for that week prior to us having the date, I was low key starving myself, trying to look good for this man's, because your girl was like not like. So it took a toll on me mentally, emotionally, because I was like this hot guy who I thought was like the perfect match for me. Because guys, let me tell you, your girl runs. I run. I literally was like husband. But the thing is, he was also giving me back husband vibes because this one night I said, I belong to the streets or making a joke, and he's like, nah, you belong to me. How dare you? The nerve and the audacity, like honestly, like I get not feeling secure about what you look like, but I would never catfish someone to get, you know what I mean? If you had told me the first night or day that this is not actually me, but this is me, and then maybe we could have bonded, like, oh, why did you do that? You know what I mean? Or like maybe we wouldn't have even spoken, because I first night 5 hours, second night 3 hours, other night 2 hours, then after that it was like 1 hour phone calls. It was once 10 minutes because I was so exhausted, but we just wanted to hear each other's voices. The most stupid thing. This one's actually triggering me. This part triggers me because we're gonna have the date on Friday. We knew he was gonna come pick me up at my house, and we're gonna go to ice skating in Colburn, which is about 20 minutes or so away. So he said, let's make each other like playlists of our favorite songs. And guys, we have literally the same music taste. He listens to Tiana Taylor. He listens to Tia Mia, my kind of love, kind of songs. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna make you the best playlist. So my playlist, stupid. Let me tell you what my first song on this playlist is. There's always that one person that will always have your heart. You'll never see it coming, but you see, stupid. Why are you making a love song playlist for someone you've never met? I was, when I was doing this video, I was thinking I should actually have like lipstick and clown makeup so I can just do clown. But yeah, it's really affected me because I'm like, will I ever find love or whatever? But like at the same time, I'm like, I believe in God and I believe in his plan and his process, and this just made me more aware that babes, God is real and he has a plan for you. This is not necessarily the plan. You have to believe in your own sauce. Because you're saucy. Look at your nails. Look at that little cute face that your mama gave you. Mama and daddy got you. So I might do another extended video about like not self-love per se, but like why it's important to like not necessarily force things, but like be patient and not like rush into things, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's the story time of how I don't know if I nearly got kidnapped. Everyone was saying, girl, if you come to your house and you had seen him, he would have just like robbed you. Not robbed you, like robbed your body. So I don't know. But yeah, guys, so that's the story. I don't know if it's like, I know I rambled, and I'm sure the video is going to be a bit like haphazard because it's going to cut here and there because I had to piece the videos together. I hope they didn't delete. But yeah, that's the story time of how I got catfished. This happened literally last week, 2 weeks ago, a few days ago. So it's still very fresh and raw, but like, just be careful. Oh, I didn't know it was a catfish. Oh, a major thing. I didn't know it was a catfish because he sent me pictures of himself supposedly during Halloween. He's like, this is how I went to Halloween, and it was the guy in the picture. So I didn't click that it wasn't him. One thing, his voice, he's from America. He's not America, but he grew up in America, so it has an American accent. And with an American accent over the phone, you can't tell what they look like or like You know what I mean? So I didn't know. And on Snap, I got his Snap, but I would be the one sending snaps of my face, nothing else. But he never sent me a snap. His WhatsApp profile picture was blank. Maybe I should have clocked it otherwise. But you know when you're dumb and naive and you're hopeful and desperate, ugh, you just wanna assume that who wants to assume that they're getting catfished? I don't. I never thought. I literally am saying to myself I should have been watching more of Nev so I could have like gotten the signs. But you know, we live and we learn to take one step at a time. So yeah, for now I'm like over men. I'm less like I'm working on myself. I'm trying to work out, trying to eat healthy, trying to do this channel thing and basically love myself more. Because right now, I don't think I love myself enough to have someone in my space to join in on the loving me, you know? I want someone who, if they come into my space, they find me wow, they find me fully whole without them. I was just reading one of my best friend's stories last night on WhatsApp. Ariel, shout out. He had quotes saying that I don't want someone who's dependent on me, basically. I want someone who compliments me. And with all my friends who are in relationships, their significant other, they have a life separate from that. I don't want to date someone, and I do honestly believe that if I were to date someone now, I would clutch on them and like I'll be too in love with them, honestly, because I'm psycho. I would like love you from day one. I'll be like, you're my husband, like let's get married next week. And I think that's very toxic at the moment. But that also shows that I can say this with my chest that I am not emotionally intelligent. I'm book smart. I might be a bit street smart sometimes, but in sense of emotions, I don't know how to handle my emotions. I'll cry over the stupidest thing. I'll like fall in love with someone because they held the door open for me, you know. So I think I'm at that stage where I'm not ready for something that's like that big of a commitment. So I'm actually grateful that the incident happened because it made me more aware that don't rush things. That's basically it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. I hope it was like a lesson that we shouldn't rush things that we don't necessarily know we can handle. You know what I mean? So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what else you want me to like talk on and mention on. And yeah, thank you guys so much. My shout out of the week goes to everyone because literally I should actually I'm gonna make a weekly thing where I shout out everyone who's like commenting. I have friends from South Africa, Chris, friends from Mauritius, everyone. Like literally everyone is like been so wonderful and thank you so much. I hope you guys like the story. Don't cry for me. Don't feel bad for me because I'm like I'm fine.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm not fine. I'm gonna cry now. But like yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, but like I don't know how to pause it, but I need a thumbnail.